Immigrant integration is the social, political, and economic inclusion of immigrants into society. And so immigrants often face a number of barriers to integration. When they arrive in a host country, for instance, whether or not they can speak the language makes a big difference in terms of their ability to integrate. So you can actually imagine arriving, not speaking the language, and it would be really difficult to find a job, to access healthcare services, or even just to talk with your child's teacher. And so communities and governments actually recognize that immigrants face these types of barriers, and they often create policies and programs to help immigrants navigate their new home. However, in other instances, governments and communities might actually implement policies that try to block immigrants from economic, social, and political opportunities. And so these types of barriers can create a whole host of problems, from poverty and the marginalization of immigrant families, which really is economically wasteful, but it can also undermine democracy and social cohesion as well. I think one of the important parts about immigrant integration is that immigrants don't have to abandon their culture, customs, or language in order to integrate. For instance, in the United States and Europe, there are many immigrants who are bilingual, still speak both the language of their home country and their new host country, and they're able to navigate the social, economic, and political systems very well. We also have examples of immigrants living in what are called enclaves. And these are areas in which you have immigrants all from the same part of the world living in close proximity to each other in almost a parallel society. And they don't have much contact with the rest of the host country. And so ultimately, immigrant integration is a dual process. It's both about immigrants and the community building or overcoming barriers together to facilitate the inclusion of immigrants.